Welcome to Video I, Part 1. Or, if it was Roman numerals, welcome to Video 1, Part 1. Oh well. It's review of trigonometry. Uh-oh, I didn't press that button, but now it thinks that I did. So now we have to wait. Waiting, and waiting, and waiting, and waiting, and waiting, and waiting, and deleting. Well, wasn't that fun? Hey, everybody. Welcome to Video 1, Part 1. No, Video I, Part 1, Review of Trig. Hey, are you ready for this? If I said this is angle A, and I said, what is the sine of angle A? You would say that's opposite over hypotenuse. So the opposite is right there. It's always across from the angle that you mentioned. And the hypotenuse is across from 90, always. Leave it. Got it? Leave it. Don't mess with that answer at all. Even in the worksheet it says, leave your answer as a fraction. Okay, so let's do cosine. What's cosine angle A? Well, that's adjacent. ADJ over hypotenuse. Well, if that's opposite and that's hypotenuse, that's adjacent. So it would be 8 over 17. Leave it. And lastly, if I said what's the tangent of angle A, well, that's opposite over adjacent. So that would be 15/8. Leave it. Got it? Get it? Great. Okay, so remember, some of y'all always thought the bottom was opposite and the left side was the adjacent. No, 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 no. Whatever angle you're talking about, you have to draw an arrow across, and that's the opposite. Then the next side you find is the hypotenuse, and that's the easy one because it's always across from the box. And then the third guy, the leftover, is the adjacent. Okay. Another example. If I said, hey, oh, wait. Oh, not the VX. My bad. Hey, set up an equation to solve for the side. Set up an equation to solve for the side. Don't solve it, because some of you guys are going to be like, I didn't have a scientific calculator that had trigonometry stuff on it. Okay. I've taken that into consideration. And you don't need one. Here we go. You ready? Arc, angle, opposite. That's across from 90, so that's the hypotenuse. Stop there just for a second. You have O and H. Which one of these three things uses O and H? Opposite and hypotenuse. Ding, 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 ding. Sine. So the difference with this problem is that I'm going to say the sine of 32 instead of the sine of angle A. I'm going to say 32 because it's 32 is opposite over hypotenuse. Is opposite x over hypotenuse 15. Don't even solve it. Seriously. That's how you're going to leave your answer. Sine 32 equals x over 15. Sine 32 equals x over 15. Got it? You're just going to leave it like that. That's it. Okie dokie. In fact, I think on the Yeah, that's just how it's going to be. All right, let's roll. I want to do the odds with you, and then I want you guys to do the evens 2 through 12, okay, today. Here we go. Stick with me. Now, this guy says find the tangent of angle Z. Well, here's Z, so I draw an arc and an angle, and I say opposite. Here's the box, so that's hypotenuse, and then that's the ADJ. Well, tangent is opposite over adjacent. Okay, it's TOA, SOHCA, TOA. So then opposite 24, adjacent 32. If you wanted to simplify that by dividing by 8, that would be 3/4. Do you have to simplify? No. It's all good. Or, there, I'll do it that way. Because seriously, if we were using a calculator, we would actually be solving for angle Z, and then everybody knows you would do the inverse tangent. But we're not doing that. All you're doing is finding the fraction. Next. Number 3. Find the cosine of Z. Well, here's Z, arc, angle, opposite. There's the box, so that's hypotenuse. And then that's the ADJ. Hello. Cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse. The adjacent's 24. The hypotenuse is 40. That answer would be great. Or if you wanted to divide by, what, 8, you would get 3/5. I don't care which one you write down for your answer. Number 5. Find the cosine of angle A. Here's A, draw an arc, draw an arrow. That's opposite. There's the box. That's hypotenuse. And that means the 40 is the ADJ. Cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse. So adjacent is 40. Hypotenuse is 50. That would be fine. Or you could simplify it, divide by 10, and get 4/5. I really don't care which one you do, but, you know, it's all good. Number 7. Now the rules change. It says just set up the problem. Do not use a calculator. Do it just like I did in the video. Do not solve for the side. Okay, here's the box. Sorry, forgot that. Here's 41. All right, so I'm going to go like this. I'm going to say, well, you're the opposite, but there's nothing there. You're the hypotenuse, which means that you're the adjacent. Okay, my 2 points that I have are 18 and x. Okay, so I have the adjacent and the hypotenuse, and that's cosine. So you would say cosine 41 is adjacent 18 over hypotenuse. Don't solve it. Just leave it like that. Oh! I got to stretch. And that's it. That one's done. Next, number 9. Okay, here's 32, so I'll draw an arc, draw an arrow. That's opposite. There's the box. That's hypotenuse. So which one uses O and H? Well, that's sine. So it's going to be sine 32 is opposite over hypotenuse. That's it. You leave it there. And last but not least, number 11. Here's 56. I'll draw an arc, draw an arrow. That's opposite. There's the box. That's hypotenuse. And that's the ADJ. Okay, so which one uses O and A? O and A. How come you didn't choose hypotenuse? Because there's nothing there. O and A is tangent. So it's tangent 56 is x over 16. Leave it. Okay, so that's that. Now I want you to do the evens numbers 2 through 12. We will talk about the back of the worksheet tomorrow. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you're missing any videos, you can click on the video link that goes directly to our geometry playlist because I'm cool like that. And I say to you, good day.